1 million views. This is certainly something special, and even though the channel is fairly small right now, it's been an amazing journey so far, and I want to share my story and celebrate with you. So I'll give you a little insight into why I started this channel, and also share a nice surprise a little bit later. So let me reveal the humble beginnings of this cute shark. The channel started as an offshoot of streaming on Twitch, and I started streaming on Twitch because I had a tradition of meeting up with friends and having a game day. We'd play board games or couch co-op games like Smash Bros, and we'd also eat a bunch of snacks and then catch up on everyone's lives. We typically do this on Sundays, and it was a really nice way to round out the week, especially because we'd make homemade pizza, I'd bring the strangest snacks I could find like corn-flavored popcorn, and we'd just have a fun game day with 4 to 6 people. But then COVID hit and we couldn't meet up again. Our schedules became different. People moved away. And so our little game day withered. We tried doing things online, but getting everyone together was like herding cats. Half of us were in different time zones, and our work schedules just made it even harder to coordinate. I figured our game days had run their course. They were fun, but now they were over. So I looked for something else during lockdown. I found Genshin and thought it looked like a Chinese Breath of the Wild, but I decided to try it out anyways, and I loved exploring in the elemental system in the world. It was the small things at the time, but I was hooked when I found out that you could set the grass on fire or freeze water to make an ice bridge. And I could tell the game was deep even though it looked simple, so I watched a bunch of guides, and I also quickly found out just how terrible the wishing rates are. I watched a lot of different content creators, but honestly just didn't vibe with them very much. And what was worse was it seemed like they were the only ones producing anything about the game. They were either too loud or obnoxious or spent vast amounts of money on the game that I would never spend. And then I found some more chill content creators, and I thought, I can do this too. And because I missed hanging out and playing games with my friends, I had extra motivation to do so. I wanted to start streaming. And I had to think of a name. I love sharks, so I wanted to go with that, but I didn't want people to feel intimidated by the shark propagandists. So I added the word heart, because it's a bit calming and it had a nice ring to it. But, of course, shark heart spelled normally was taken, so I made it shark H3ART, and let me tell you, I really battled with that one because I hate using numbers as substitutes for letters. But I eventually got over myself and became Sharkheart, just with a 3 instead of an E. I then planned out the PNG I wanted to make. I drew it and I even animated it. I spent hours learning new things that I'd always wanted to try and was finally doing. I made more art, splash screens, backgrounds, and even emotes for when I got affiliate on Twitch. And then I set up my stream and hit go live, and started streaming to no one. I had no social media presence or any following. I streamed for months, getting 1 or 2 viewers. I talked to them like my friends, like I still do now on stream. I made a few videos that got no traction and went nowhere, and then one took off, or at least it took off for me. It was a video about the first ever anniversary rewards in Genshin, and if you weren't around for those rewards, the anniversary management was just absolutely terrible. And I made a video criticizing MiHoYo and some of the louder voices who were defending them. I think the biggest takeaway was the recommendation that everyone should keep their expectations low, but their standards high. That video got about 30,000 views in 2 days, and I think that is still more than any video I've ever released in the same time period. And then a few more people started coming to the stream here and there. I found that I kept answering lots of the same questions, and I thought, I should make a video to help answer these questions and help people when I'm not live. So I started making some guide videos, and these were the types that I wish I had when I first started. And that's what I started to focus on. I wanted to make the type of content that would help people avoid making the mistakes I made and set them up for success even if they didn't quite understand everything. The game can be surprisingly complex, and I hoped that with enough good advice, people wouldn't feel the need to spend tons just to clear content. I was also motivated to make these guides because I don't really like the gacha model and especially how predatory it can be, so I wanted to do my best to help people fight against it. I know I'm far from a big content creator, but it's really encouraging to see the overwhelming amount of positive interaction I have with everyone. From people saying how much I've helped them in the comments, to how cute the shark I drew is, or even other things like how soothing my voice is. I really do appreciate you. You've made the journey so much fun, but it hasn't always been easy. I realize that it can take over an hour of editing per minute of video produced. I remember one particular video was about 14 minutes long, and it took over 16 hours of editing, plus all of the time gathering the footage, and I only got a few hundred views, and that is pretty disheartening. But then I see you all happy and asking for more, and it remotivates me to continue. And because I'm really thankful for you, I wanted to give a little something back. So I'll be giving away 10 Welkin Moons to people who watch this video, and all you have to do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment with a video you'd like to see me make, your favorite thing about sharks, or anything else you're interested in. Once again, the growth of this channel humbles me, and it makes me feel like I've been helpful to so many people. I really enjoy interacting with everyone, and it makes me feel like I'm at game day with my friends every single day. All of you have really opened my eyes to what's possible, and who knows what's next? 25,000 subs, 100,000 subs, a million subs, or a million view video? What seemed totally impossible at first now doesn't seem so far-fetched. I'm looking forward to the future with you. What adventures will we have? What strange things will we uncover? What will we learn? And how will we grow together? I'm sure there will be tons of surprises and laughs in store for us. Thank you, everyone. I love you. I say it all the time, but I truly mean it. Continue to stay jawsome, and may order guide you, friends.